Well, it's the end of an era, I guess, or I guess an end of a summer.
As I experience the swift change of seasons, the brisk air helps seep the closing of this journey. I look back at this period of my life, which began with panic and uncertainty of an emerging global threat, with amazement. Since mid-March, I have lived outside on an island in the North Channel. During these last 5.5 months, I've had my skin leathered by the sun, been taught to respect the wind, continually been awed by the stars unhindered by human influence, been scared and shaken by thunder, and been soaked by rain over and over again. I've been privileged in sharing this land with beautiful migratory warblers, the odd blue-spotted salamander, and a multitude of red-bellied snakes. Along with these animals, we too are building a migratory home here, a place to return to for respite when we find the world has whipped us into a frenzy trying to win the rat race first place. Working full-time off-grid from a tent, processing a global pandemic, and assisting in the building of a cabin have been experiences I will not soon forget. As I move towards working again in the flesh and move away from the land of rock and wood, I hope to still engage daily in the richness of the world, in the things that often blur into the background when life starts to speed up.
It's been raining for a couple days now. It's turned to fall, gloomy weather. It's raining now. I should have a rain jacket on, but I don't. So we have been enjoying the highs of 12 and 13 degrees, and down south they're hitting 26 degrees and sunny. So they get to enjoy the nice beach, but still trying to enjoy being up here as well. Here is the cabin thus far. Clayton is now working on the last step before we're going to be done for the year, and that is putting the deck on. So as some of you may know, during COVID there was a shortage of deck materials, both from production side as well as consumption side, I guess, because production was reduced and consumption was increased. People were spending time outside at home, they wanted decks, so they built them. So we're actually using some material that's quite a bit thicker than what you'd usually use for decks, and was quite a bit more expensive as well. But that being said, the deck is not going anywhere now. It's going to support an elephant. So we'll show you that progress in a little bit. Here's what the deck looks like so far. Clayton's doing a fine job. The front deck is being tackled first, and the side deck will be tackled second. Looking forward to not having holes outside the door when you step outside. One other wonderful thing that happened today, our door handles got installed. Yay! Now they will close and I don't have to pull them through with a hole. Well, it's the end of an era, I guess, or I guess an end of a summer. Just take a look at what I'm up to. I'm cleaning out the tent, or emptying it. This is where we lived. This is where we lived for 4 months straight, maybe 5 months straight, we calculated, before we moved into the cabin. So I'm just emptying it. All that's left over is the solar stuff. I'm gonna put that away, and then we're gonna take it down. I guess it's okay, but it's also kind of sad saying goodbye to something. Chloe, how come you're upset right now? Something going on? Maybe there's a little bit of change making you anxious? So what's going on, Clayton? Got a fire over there. And the tent looks a little pathetic.
Burning our sono tubes and all of our scrap wood today, kind of slowly but surely. The house is almost completed, or well, we're done for the season. And we gotta take down our house. I don't know why. It's such in good condition. See, we perfected it to a point where it's on a 45 now. And then that way it just basically takes itself down. It's a two-sided tent. You can stand it up and look at normal. When it rains and windy, you can really let it just give it that.
How come it's hanging like that? Is there any poles missing or anything?
Nope, no poles are missing. We're just missing all the stuff in it holding it up.
Because everything
types of tents. You got the type of tents with the poles going in and they kind of like blow it up. And then you got the ones that are supposed to anchor it to the ground. Well, guess what? We're on granite, so there's no anchoring nothing. So we had to anchor it with stuff. And now the poor guys want to just, it's like committing suicide. It's taking itself out. Our first house is taking itself out. It's a big day today.
Are you sad?
Am I sad?
Yeah.
The old girl ain't dead. She is on a 45, but she'll still make it to another place.
Are you sad that we're taking her down for the season though?
The season's over. We built the house. Now we're time to just have fires, clean up, maybe have a fish or two, and that's it. We're done. Fire, lots of fires. We gotta burn shit off. This is the fun part of the process. The building's over. Now we get to have fires when it's cooler out, and we get to enjoy it.
Chloe, what are you doing in there?
It's perfect height for it.
Yeah.
Oh, she's coming out. All I want to do is have some fun. That's my song. That's all I got.
We took the tents down. We took the sleeping tent down. And the kitchen tent down. Now we moved all into the house. End of an era.
Well, next one, stage one. Step one is build the cabin. Step two is have a beer.
Step 3 is what?
Put the wood stove in.
So glad we chose to put the window on the south side.
Yeah, as a bedroom window, that's facing out here.
Mm-hmm. Last night I'm gonna be here for a while.
It sits facing the morning sun, nestled in trees upon age-old granite. It appears as if it's grown up from the ground, belonging to the land more than claiming it. This fall, you will find yourself cozy within its thick log walls, protecting you from the cold north wind whipping across the North Channel. You will find yourself waking up early, a hot drink in hand, to see the sunrise through those generous east-facing windows. You will find yourself looking to the north to see the colorful trees reflecting their brilliance off the water on those rare, calm days. And you will find yourself cherishing every moment of peace and reflection. This is the home we built these last 6 months. We built this home on an untouched island in the North Channel of Ontario. We built this home while witnessing the change of every season upon this piece of earth. We built this home with our own bare hands, touching every nail, every board, every log. Thank you so much to those family members who pitched in here and there when they could. We couldn't have done it without you. We also couldn't have done it without the little old doggy with us every step of the way, who put smiles on their faces when the going got tough. We love you, Chloe. We still have work to do to transform the interior, but for this year, the build is complete. From now into the future, this is Island Life.